Okay. Oh, you know what it might be? I'm wondering... It did this before, and it was because, like, OneDrive was, like, in the background trying to, like, sync a whole bunch of shit. Okay, let me see if I can figure out what the hell is going on with this. Yeah, I think it's trying to, like, sync, like, a huge amount of data. I think it's okay now. We'll see if it keeps doing it or not. Oh, you know what else I can probably do that's might be doing it? Let's go to graphics settings. Performance. That should be better. Okay, so far, it looks like we just pick up loot crates, maybe? Okay, so there's... We'll drive the bus around the island and toss out items as we go. You can drive a vehicle and pick up items along the way. There's obstacles along the way. So we take a vehicle and chase it? Alright, well that's straightforward enough. I'm not really sure what we're looking for. Oh, here's another loot crate. Is that all that's here? You just follow the bus? What is that? I don't really want to get off my motorcycle. Well, there's a motorcycle right there. Oh, there's a loot crate up there. How can I get to that? I think we take this path. Yeah, it's been so long since I've played this game. What is that? Okay, well, there's invisible apparently. I kind of kept an eye on this game. I was trying to see, like, if there was cosmetics coming out that I wanted, but it, like, really... I want to see, what does this thing do? Does it keep throwing stuff out? Does it stop? I think this is back where we started. Alright, let's go this way. Just like a giant ass lethal rabbit. We are probably starving to death because in the main game we haven't even found food yet. Okay, so they said there was a circle path, there was some crates, we got the crates. I want to open the crates that we just got and see what is in them. So if I go to backpack... use... Paradise coin... Random pal deviation. Alright, let's open this. Let's open both of them. And then we'll open these. 3-4 and a 3-3. Alright, well, that's definitely a thing. What the heck is this? Let's go up here. Yeah, I think I might have been overloading my encoder. That's why it was, I think the steering was crashing out there for a minute. Ooh, there's a crate. Is it a gold one? Okay, so I guess from here we can get a better vantage point. We got some sort of... I want to jump, but I also want to glide. I don't know, this game almost plays better on keyboard and mouse than it does with a controller. Like, it does work with controller, but not super great. Okay, so we did that up there. Is there something on the table? There's something on this table. Is there a way to get up there? I would say this is more like a... display. Well, I can't climb that. There we go. Okay, let's cash out some more of these. So we go backpack. Use. So this transfers you in, or it makes you into a PAL. Wishland Fireworks. Let's use this. Another chillet. As far as I can tell, I don't think the bus stops. Unless, can you shoot the bus? It's immune to damage. Let's go over and look at this castle thing again and see if there's anything in there. If this is like more just like a pick up some crates kind of deal, then I'm not too worried about it. Although I am curious. So you can get 3,000 a week. What the hell is this doing? Oh, it wants reviews? No, I don't think so. Palworld collaboration. Complete these tasks. Collect 5 silver loot crates on Paradise Island. Weeklies. Participate in 1 grand party and win the grand prize. Participate in 5 grand parties and win the grand prize. What is that? It says Paradise Loot Crates. Treasures are scattered across Paradise Island. Explore and collect loot crates while enjoying the island's breathtaking scenery. Follow Kativa and the Wanderer to pick up the rewards. So that it's every 2 hours. Dance with pals and deviations in the square and fend off attacking deviants with super bubble guns every 2 hours. So it's a deviation. A lot of that stuff I already have. I'm not too worried about that. I'm almost thinking there's crates that we haven't found. Because we did go over to the... What's this over here? Thought maybe there was a crate in here. Oh, there is. It's up there. How the world did you get to that? There's got to be a way. I see. So if I go up here, jump up here. Okay, that's another gold one. Let's go across the way and see. Yeah, welcome, welcome. I mean, visually, this looks pretty cool, but, like, there doesn't really seem like there's a lot of stuff to do. Except maybe on that... I'm not going to wait like an hour or more for an event to happen. There's got to be a crate in here somewhere. I see a set of stairs. Okay, let's do it like this. So if I go jump on this table. The real question is, does each of these have one? Or can there be multiple? Looks like there's just one per area. The main thing I'm trying to get is there's deviations that are exclusive to this event. But it is a very random chance. Four, 5, 4, 3. Ooh, another loot crate. So they're like hidden everywhere then. I think this is like the main area. I don't know what this orb looking thing is. It's just a decoration. It's like a little seal. So there was one crate in here for sure. Is there another one? Not seeing anything in there. Nothing in there. already got the one that was up top. Well, I think we've seen everything that we need to see. Let's open our last box that we've got. If I can figure out what the hell button it is. Can be used to redeem items. Well, it's only open for 30 days. I'm gonna have to use that stuff up too. Let's see if we can get out of here. Exit dungeon. I'm not sure how it knows your currency. Like, is that a separate thing for... So right now I have 750. So you can trade for weapon mod. None of that is worth it. None of these are worth it. The only thing in here that's worth it is this. The decoration? Maybe. The return shop. What is that? The tycoon shop? What can you get from the tycoon shop? Wish stones. Challenge shop. That's nothing. Star Wars shop. Nothing super important in there. So it looks like really this Paradise store. Backpack. There, I got one. Works in the territory to gather ores or works at the mining platform. So it just takes the place of an Ignis one? What is that? That was two that we didn't have before. Alright, so this is kind of where we're at. We are kind of over by Blackfell. We're still in need of food. And I definitely need to get some more arrows. So we're going to get some ore. Some gravel, some wood. We'll make some more arrows. I was trying to like cook these cactuses into something. I don't know if you can you eat cactus? It takes away your sanity if you eat it. Oh, I did get canned lunch meat. I can use that. It just seems like I move really, really slowly. All right, we gotta do something about our hydration. Claim all. Okay, so that was some of our... And I tried to get some like initial armor, but we don't have anything available to build at all. I can build some arrows. Let's get some more of those. Like another 50. So there's like a lot of stuff that's specific to this scenario, but the other thing that is new now is the class system. So I picked gardening. I don't know if that's like the best thing to pick, but I figured since this is a permanent scenario, I'd probably be better off doing that. In retrospect, I probably should have went closer to a source of water, because that's definitely going to be a problem. But for the moment, we are going to have to establish a base. Are we carrying too much stuff? Movement speed minus 20 because I'm dehydrated. Okay, that makes sense. We're gonna make our way to water. Because I'm hoping it will at least let me boil water. Is it just me or is that rock moving over there? Well, that was strange. I don't know why that rock did that. Okay, it does move. What the hell is that? Okay, so it's a different way to capture? That's interesting. I mean, I do like that this game kind of is not the same when you come back to it, as far as like if you want to have different stuff to do, like the mechanics of the scenario is a lot different. We're gonna make our way up to this waypoint. Maybe we'll find something to drink in one of these cars. I don't think so. Alright, we gotta learn to just hold down sprint. The other thing that's new to the game is I have not played since I had bicycles in the game. So we'll have to see like what I need in order to build a bicycle. And the way the unlocks work for this scenario is a little bit different as well. So like normally it's through like your level up process you'll unlock some stuff, or it might be unlocked by phases. This one unlocks by you capturing stuff, so the more stuff you capture, the higher your technology level, basically. Alright, we're making our way over to the water so that we can... You know, I'm just going to go back to using keyboard and mouse. It is much easier. The only thing I'm not sure is how you get energy links with this permanent scenario. If you can't get energy links, or how that works. That's tin ore. Okay, well I can't gather tin. That should be good. We're just getting some stuff so we can make some food. And then we got a little bit of oranges. You can kind of tell that this area is, or this server is not very populous. It's a level 5 Diggy Boy. What happens if I kill him? Do I get EXP for it? I can't capture him right now. Do they drop anything? Copper ingots. Okay. So is there not deviations in this one? They're like Pokemon type creatures? Well, I guess deviations would be the proper thing. You know the main reason I waited to play this is I was waiting to see if a certain company was going to file any litigation or not. I was like, I don't know how long it's going to be around for. At least there is some food over here, though. And I don't know if it's going to be like super important to get oil in this scenario or not. Alright, I think we're in a decent spot to build a base. I don't know first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down somewhere where I can see if I can make some food in here. Let's use the disassembly bench. What can we craft? We can craft boiled water. That's good. And we can craft roasted meat. All right, we'll let that go, and then I think we'll start building a base. But yeah, if you haven't tried Once Human, I definitely recommend it if you're looking for like a survival crafting game. It does run better than Ark, but I think Ark does have a very different feel to it. I have played Ark before, but not on stream. At least now with us not being dehydrated, we won't be super slow. Because we were taking like a 20% speed penalty. Yeah. Well, this like new scenario was the one that they advertised it, and it was the one I was most hyped for, but they really have not. I've seen advertisements for the Pal World thing that came out, but I have not seen really any promotion for these new scenarios. All right, I think we're going to build a base. I don't know if there's really a point in putting it anywhere else. We'll slap it right here. First thing we need to do is probably eat some food. Might as well eat the cabbage. Can we just eat the corn? Gives us energy, but not hydration. Oranges seem like they're pretty decent for everything. Have they fixed the translations for guns yet? I don't know, because like right now we're in like the very, very, very early stages of this scenario. So like we were in like the seasonal scenarios. This is like a permanent scenario, so this doesn't end like the way the ones that we were playing did. I can kind of show you. Oh, I did not want to do that. Oops. Because even like the map area, if I can get to the map, is different. So in the normal one, you either had like Way of the Winter was up here in this area, and Nalcott, like, well, I think the whole area is called Nalcott, but the area that we were normally playing in for Manabus was, let's see, where was the, it went up to Black Fell, it went like in here. But this one is actually east, so it has part of the northern area in it, but not the far side, and it has part of this area as well. They are, but the reason I didn't like the private servers is the progression's locked. So like It's basically you create a completely separate character, and all of your progression is tied to the private servers. And it's not transferable to the actual game. Which I understand why they did that, but I would have rather had like a private server option, kind of like what Ark did, where you have like a certain rule set that would be locked and you could transfer stuff. What is this? This is a bad idea. I have no armor. Okay, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I gotta wait for this event to go away. Yeah, I mean, these permanent servers, you can transfer stuff just like normal, but the, I don't know, I think the main issue is that the community got divided over and over and over with the seasonal resets. We're running for our life. The textures on that are not loading in. Look at that. That's supposed to be a camp. Okay, so the events are still scaled to the level of this area. Well, I can kind of show you like what different scenarios are out there right now. So if I go here, scenario progress, scenario challenge. So these are the ones that are out there currently. So there's this raid zone, that's their PvP. There's Manabus, that's the one I did a couple times. And Evolution's Call is another PvP. Prism versus Clash is another PvP scenario. I never did Endless Dream. That's like another type of one. I don't know. A lot of those have like Visional Wheel. There's like permanent Endless Dream servers. But it just doesn't seem like they're... Let's see, what is it? It talks about it. So it's like dream zones are spreading across Nalcott, Eternal Slumbers, Nightmare Tube, Spawn, Deep Slumbers, Nightmare. So it's like certain stuff that is specific to that scenario. But I was like, I don't know what the hell that is. There was really no deviations that were exclusive to those scenarios. But it does use like a lot more area. So like Endless Dream uses everything that was, well, just about everything that was open before. The other scenario that we haven't seen yet is there's supposed to be one that's being developed for down here. That one we haven't seen yet. There's the other stuff that is new is these. So like the classes. So there's like one where you can like summon a beast to help you and do combat. There's one where you can be a chef. You get food that you can stack the buffs on it, which that could be pretty good. Yeah, the Wave Winter, I think the weather mechanic was too aggressive. And I picked gardener this time around. So you can take like crops and attach like biomechanical remains to them, so you get like biomechanical plants. I don't know how any of that stuff works yet. The one that we did is this one. So as far as like map region, it kind of shows you like the map region that we're in it's just the eastern part. And does it tell you? It just says secure deviations, form a hive, and conquer the league. There's only one goal: become the ultimate securement expert. There was some new deviations that they announced, but I don't think they're in this scenario yet. I do want to find this Labrador, though. If I can find the doggo, I'm going to get the doggo. Zapcam is different, too. I don't think we had that. I don't remember the Masonic Pyramid either. Use it to become invisible or spot hiding enemies. I think that was like a PvP item primarily. Dr. Teddy is a hard to get one. But yeah, Way of Winter was what we played before, which there are permanent servers for Way of Winter now, which is different. But I just did not like, this whole area of the map was like the only place that made sense to do anything like later on. And it really restricted Way of Winter. Like we were kind of hanging out somewhere over here. And it just was not that great. The thermal tower was a good thing, like once you had a thermal tower leveled up. But that was more dependent on having like an active group. I wonder, does it lock me to like signing up for a scenario, or can I just sign up for a new scenario whenever I want? So now they have like these launch schedules, so they'll launch like a new server every week or on the 1st of every month. So like some of these launched, like there's a new one launching like 11/22. This other one launches on 12/1. These other ones have been open, but they've been open for a while. Actually, this one just opened. It opened today. I wonder if I should do that. I'm tempted. But this has the nighttime lunacy thing, which I don't know if that's good or not. I kind of want to go into that just because let's do it. Screw it. It's not like we're progressed in this or anything. We have nothing. Yeah, I mean, so I think the thing to do would be like we would post up on a permanent server, but the thing is like I don't know how you get energy links in these scenarios. So we're just going to start new. Might as well. So it doesn't punish you from leaving a permanent server. You can just leave whenever you want. As long as it's in the last phase. Okay, we don't care about any of that. I don't care about transferring anything right now. We're going to go with a simplified version. Okay, so when you start the scenario, this is kind of where you start. I'm going to, since this server just started today, I'm going to kind of speed run this a little bit. That's where you change your appearance. This house looks a little different than what it did before. Does it allow you to craft stuff in this area? Like if I go here, I don't have anything unlocked, so I can't craft anything. Workbench doesn't work. Can't do anything there. Is that one dude just chilling out here on the lawn? Yeah, but I don't need to talk to him. I've done that before.
Samuel Lowe. How did he find this place?
V. We're still. The chaos.
I don't trust Lowe.
Probably for good reason. Okay, so here's the classes. Beastmaster is not open for this scenario. There's Chef. I can kind of show you what it does. So, freely choose ingredients to craft unique dishes without being restricted by recipes. During creative cooking, there's a chance for success that grants the dish enhanced effects with longer durations. You can consume more food than normal to gain up to 2 food effects and 2 drink effects simultaneously. There's this ingredient scent, so you get a chance to obtain bonus ingredients when gathering in wilderness settlements. Bonus ingredients can be obtained from fridges, beverage machines, and food crates. And you have this culinary perfection, has a refined palate. Consuming the same creative dish repeatedly will enhance its dish and ingredient effects and durations. Dishes that use different ingredients don't count as the same. And then your special items you get is this campfire stove, which gives you like an outdoor cooking station, and other people can use it as well. And then you have this gourmet atlas, and I think it just keeps track of your recipes that you've made. And then you get this creative cooking recipe. You can cook freely without ingredient limits. Let your creativity run wild. And then I picked gardener because I was going into a permanent scenario, so it made more sense. So they have like specializes in crops and biomechanics, can graft crops with other crops or biomechanical parts to yield dual stat crops or special biomechanical crops. Biomechanical parts are sometimes dropped by biomechanical deviants in the wilderness. Deeply attuned to the natural world, equipped with an environmental detector that monitors environmental parameters in real time, can craft items to restore and enhance soil conditions. You have a portable planter box that can store biomechanical parts or products. Oh, Jesus, my light fell down. I got this Elgato key light and just does not want to sit on it. I'm just going to set it down here. That'll work. Let's see, where are we? It can store biomechanical parts or process mature crops to mass produce seeds. I wanted the mass production seeds. That was what I was looking at. And then this greenhouse technology, it has a greenhouse module that can manipulate crop growth environmentals. So you get this portable planter. I'm guessing it's like something that fights for you, because it says you can get an initial biomechanical from Agent, the Scorcher, or Digger. I don't know what those are. And then you have this environmental detector. When held, it analyzes a nearby environment. Specialized tool for gardeners. I think it just tells you if it's a good area to grow. But you also have like this greenhouse core. It's a facility that manages both lighting and irrigation at the same time. That was like the main one I wanted. This other stuff you get is like a plant-to-plant grafting and plant-to-biomechanical grafting. And then you had this soil solution that improved soil fertility. I don't know how that stuff works. I'm probably going to go gardener again because the main thing that I want to carry forward is seeds. Okay, so we're picking our spawn location. I have to go into this arena, so I might as well pick something close to it. So we're starting a new scenario. I'm going to try to land right in the stadium. But it seems like so they did say like this scenario is more like a lighthearted scenario. So I don't see like the standard deviations floating around that you normally would see. Ooh, can I cheese this? Is this a jumping puzzle? It looks like it, but there's no way you could jump up here.
This realm seems much happier than the ones we've seen before. Let's find Lo.
Well, look who's here. I've been waiting far too long. Ready to face the chaos of this world? I've got some binding grenades for you. Use them to secure deviations in this world. After securing a deviation, it will be purified and become your companion. That's how we purify the world. So all I have to do is use binding grenades to secure the deviations. As expected of you, you spotted the real issue right away, but before we fix it, I have a little gift for you. Come choose one, Dr. Teddy, Lethal Rabbit, or Pup Buddy. Their outstanding deviations painstakingly raised myself, only they are worthy of you, soon to be the greatest securement expert in the realm. So I'll go through each one of these. It says Dr. Teddy is a healer type deviation. It doesn't attack, but restores HP to allies who need it. Lethal Rabbit excels at melee combat. It stealthily sneaks up behind its targets to stab them in the back. Pup Buddy specializes in crowd control. It forces targets in an area to levitate, temporarily disabling their skills. I went with Lethal Rabbit because it's the only one that does damage. So I was like, well, I'll do that. It says hit F6 to enter the symbiosis system. Click to register.
As far as I know, the Securodex is a system that assesses the value of secure deviations. Secure deviations will be registered in the Securodex. The more deviations you secure, the higher the Securodex's value. This value also represents your power as a securement expert in this realm.
The only thing I'm not sure is if I import him. Okay, so this would be my question, is if I go here and I go to transit storage and I go to deviations. Okay, so they have ranks. They do have ranks. Cannot be fused. S rank, level 1. I want something good. What can we bring? Damage 136, damage 137, damage 153, damage 160, 137, fusion chances 1. So some of these are special ones that they can't fuse. Some of them can. I want a combat one. Wind up, let's dance, evasion stance, kindling, crushing process, or crushing process, talent workhorse. So do I have any S class of those? Fortune dice, fusion chances. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do, HP recovery. Some of these are healing. Wish collection. So these are way different. Cat gathering. I'm gonna for sure bring Berserkosaurus Rex. If I can. Will it let me do that, or does it not let me bring them in? Cannot be fused. How do you bring them in? Can you not bring them in? Hotbar, unable to deposit. I just want to bring in my... Cancel. I don't know what the hell that was. I want to inherit, but I don't know if it allows you to. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. This is how you do it. But does it cost more if it's a high rank one? Or is it only certain ones? This item cannot be brought to the scenario. Okay. I can bring my Mr. Wish. And I can bring... Annihilation Beam? What the hell is that? Let's grab one of these. I could probably bring a Diggy Boy, but I don't think I have very high rank ones. I've got these H37s. I want to bring one of these H37s because what I want to see... Insufficient points? Oh, it's 10,000 to bring one. Holy shit. Fuck it. Means I can't bring any resources over, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so the main thing I want to see on this is I want to see, does this scenario have phases? So if I bring up, I'm not even sure what that would be. What is casual mode? Ranching gameplay, deviation fusion. That's a new thing too. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff to try. They've got this lunacy thing that, because now we have we're doing like the seasonal thing. Yeah, I don't know if they do it the same way, but I mean, it's kind of cool that they have a mobile client. Okay, so I need to add these deviations. He has an attack of 145. Can I deploy him? Capacity 3 out of 15. Level cap. Deviations can be up to level... Holy crap. How does that work? Alright, let's see if we're super overpowered. Claim all. Kill or capture a logging beaver. Okay, so we captured it. Challenge shop. Okay, so this stuff is locked. So it's unlocked in phase. So show me the phases. Okay, so we got week 1, week 2. So this stuff does progress. So I guess the permanent servers, you didn't have a way to really get energy links. Cast deviation skill once. There, I did it. What is this blue thing up here? Is that a jumping puzzle? Oh no, that's a teleporter. Oh, that's weird. So it let me keep the original ones that I had. Alright, so I guess the first things that we're going to want to do is we need to establish a base. And I don't know if in Blackfell... What is that? It's a gym. This is so much like... Okay. So you find, like, different stuff. So this is, like, almost like a completely different game. Because I don't even know if we're going to come across, like, Rosetta in these, or if it's all going to be Pokemon-type creatures. I kind of want to go into here, but I don't know. It says you can get deviations in there, but we really need to set up a camp of some type. So let's teleport over here. We got to get some food. We got to get a base. We got to get something set up here. But the only problem is now lunacy, I think, is a thing. But this server just launched today, so I don't anticipate us running into a lot of people, per se. I don't know what that was. Can I gather any of this? The problem we might run into is if we're gathering stuff and it's lunacy time, we might run into where we start getting attacked. But we do know how to get a raven egg, a bird egg. Apple tree. How do you cut down an apple tree and you don't get a single apple? That's some bullshit. Alright, well, before anybody claims it, we're going to go over here to where we know there's oil and see if we can plop down a territory. If it's not already claimed already, more than likely it might be. But I think this game is not as popular as it used to be. Like, there's a lot more games out now than what there was. Because if we can get, like, a primo spot, like, right off the gate, then, then we know that there ain't a whole lot going on. Okay, so we need some ore. Well, I could, you know what? I can probably do it like this. Where is my unlocks? We want... Can we just build a wooden base without... I don't think we need to research anything to build a wooden foundation. This is probably easier to do with a... That's T. I want to be somewhat close to the oil, but I also want to be able to get water. Can I hover? Flight mode, that's what we want. I think that will be perfect. Oh, you know what? I should have put that a little bit higher. Frick. Let's go Z. Actually, B. Can I relocate my base? Z. And I want to adjust the height. Alt. And I want flight mode. Because the ground here is uneven. If I don't do this right, then it's going to be a problem. Do it. That's perfect. Yeah, we got a pretty freaking sweet spot, like, right out the gate. So, like, the main things I want to try, because, like, it's new to... Let's see, what can we build? Wood foundations. I need gravel. So we have the ability to get oil now. Yeah, I think this will be pretty good. But I think the nature of any of these types of games is, like, it's all about, like, if you can get people to play. Like, if you're just kind of soloing it, then probably PvP is probably more entertaining, but I have never really been a fan of PvP. What the hell is that little whale? What is that? Whale pup? Get him. Get him. Ah. No, bastard. Damn it. I get defeated by a whale pup. Okay, that was stronger than I thought it was going to be. I should probably go get my shit. What? Why do those plants look like they're huge? Because there's a giant deviation in the middle of it. It's a B. This is so weird. Is it hostile as long as I don't attack it? It's pretty chill as long as I don't attack it. We're just not going to mess with it. Okay, now that we have like an established base, like all we need to really do is just gather some materials. The only thing I can't figure out is why my creatures didn't attack. Or if it's like, I don't know if you have to puppet them or they automatically attack, or I have no idea. You see that? Like, what are these wavy things? I don't know if that was like just a graphical effect or what. We're gonna try to build our base out a little bit. I do need to smelt. I need to get a smelter going. For sure. Since we brought in deviations, we can't really import anything, so that kind of sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. I think we're better off having the deviations if this is like a deviation-centered thing. I've never really been one to like import stuff into the scenario because like I do like to do the harvesting and that kind of stuff. Okay, there we go. That should be good enough. Do these use fuel or do they not use fuel anymore? How'd I end up with a motorcycle right off the gate? That's kind of weird. Okay, now let's expand this out a little bit. It does look like they've improved the UI a little bit. Oh, short gravel, frickin' A. Let's go get ourselves some gravel. I discovered a diggy boy hiding inside. Does that give me the diggy boy? Oh, here's Stellar Stairway. I haven't done this in forever either. I forgot about that. I'm definitely going to try not to cover the food nodes if I can. So the thing we know for sure is that the events are not scaled. Like, they're not scaled to our level. So like that one event we got wrecked by because it was level 50. I do kind of need like a dedicated gravel node because we kind of need some gravel. The only thing I don't like about Lunar Oracle event is it does have a tendency to keep you from going outside for a while. I think the consensus is like nobody likes the wipes. They probably could have a better way to do that than what they're doing it now. Like kind of like what Arc Raiders is doing, like the system where it's like almost like a prestige. Like maybe they give you additional carrying capacity. I wonder if it's people I know. It says slap down this somewhere. I can build... I'm probably going to want a weapon. Equip that as primary. We are definitely going to want... I don't have a way to get fabric yet. We're definitely going to need a pickaxe, and we are definitely going to need as many arrows. Well, I don't want to build too many arrows. Let's just start with like 25. I did upgrade to the premium thing so that I could do the disassembly bench in here. That is kind of handy. Okay, let's... I keep going back and forth between... these events. What the hell is going on with this? Master Tournament, or Tournament, Pal World Collaborations, Photo Studio. I don't care about that. Okay, the next thing is going to be, we need to access our memetics. We need smelting essentials. And we definitely need a supply workbench. We're going to want leatherworking. We're going to want probably the ability to make ammunition and gunpowder if we can, but I think you need acid for that. I don't think we can make acid yet. Can't build the fusion pod yet. That's fine. I do want a stove. Rainwater collection is going to be pointless. We're not going to worry about that. I probably will do the vehicle garage next. We're not level 5 yet. So this one, like deviations, instead of being like set spots, they're just kind of chilling. You just walk up to them. How do I build? Wood foundation. I just want to square this off, and I'm out of gravel already. Frick. Alright, well, anyway. Facilities. We want a furnace, and it looks like we need gravel and copper. Ooh, I can build this. I don't want to put it too close to the edge. Okay, so that gives us like some basic stuff. I can build rawhide and whatnot, so that's good. The other stuff I gotta go scavenge for. The thing we're really hurting for is gravel. And we didn't see, so supposedly, okay, so we captured one. G, view traits. See, if they're in here, I don't, maybe you can't use them in the... That says I'm thirsty. I better get some water. I think the reason why we didn't get the lunar event this time is we died. If you die, you get basically exempted out of one round of it. So I think the priority things are going to be storage, basic food, and then we need like a good source of gravel. You know what? I might have to do it over here because I don't think we can... Take our arrows. We'll make some boiled water. Let's get ourselves some more wood and gravel. If I can get the smelter going, we'll be in good shape. Yeah, whale pup is new, for sure. I mean, I do like that this scenario is a little bit more chill. I don't know what the lunacy event is going to entail if there's no like deviations in this one, but I don't know if that's the case yet or not. We'll see. I know those hot air balloons over there, that's new. You're not going to attack me, are you? Yeah, they seem mostly non-hostile as long as you're not attacking them. Smelter is going to be the next thing I build, I think. Don't attack me. I don't know, that's like a boss or what? That's weird. It is interesting that this is completely new to me, but because like Manabus is probably like my most played scenario out of all of them. I think I did like 4 rounds of Manabus, which it was okay. But like once you did it 4 times, you're like, I'm good. Because we've kind of been on like a hiatus from this game for a good couple months now. The main thing I want to try to do is before this lunacy pops again, I want to try to get some walls and some doors up. We're also going to have to make charcoal, I think. Okay. Early game, that is really good for EXP. Don't run away. I want to kill you for food. I don't know how you get more EXP for killing or mining a tree than you do for killing a goat, but okay. Well, I guess technically it's a ram. What is this F4? What is this? Returnee rewards. That's just because I haven't played the game in forever. Alright, next thing we need is a furnace. The only thing I don't like is I don't know why they have the thermal effects on this stuff now, because now if I'm running a furnace, I'm going to get overheated. Open the cradle screen and unlock the capture device formula. Under gathering category. Yeah, I get that. Let's see. Last time we got, what is this? Furnace, precision refining, resource consumption minus 30, smelting time minus 30 when smelting copper, bronze, steel, aluminum, and tungsten. That might be really good. Explosive on the go. When in your backpack, reduce the weight of grenades. I don't care about that. Stove, long-term storage. Stove doubles the shelf life of dishes you cook. Maybe. Basic defense, sandbag shelter, 1, 2. No, that is dumb. Let's go with precision refining. That is definitely going to be more useful to me. Which means I need to demolish this. And then I need to rebuild it again. So, it looks like we need to make some charcoal. The smart thing to do is going to be to get multiple of these stoves going at one time. So what do we need in order to build a capture device? binding grenade. We need metal scraps. So it looks like we're going to be getting some cars. See, I don't know what is going on with this building. Because we had it last time like this. See how like the texture is like really low polygon? I don't know if that means that like they intentionally did that. Or if it's just not rendering in. Because normally you can loot this. Okay, I guess it just really does not pop in. I almost think some of the stuff is because of... I'm just being careful because I think there's probably enemies in here somewhere. Or not. Oh, sweet, a lamp. Okay, let's go up here. I mean, that'll be pretty chill, like if this scenario doesn't have... I hear like some sort of hostile. Wish coins. We got attacked by a fridge. Okay, so this stuff in here will respawn on the timer, but I guess we're kind of in a good spot because I hear battle music. What could possibly be attacking us? Might just be the area. I don't know if it's based on aggro or if it's based... Oh, you're right here. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, I almost think the... What is going on with that? Is that render distance? I almost think maybe they nerfed that. Render scale, VFX, VSync, motion blur, detail, block, special effects. No, on screen, no. There is no render distance. I'm almost thinking they did that for mobile. It just looks like shit. Yeah, I almost think some of the people I know are playing on this server just by happenstance. They took it out because it's an advantage in PvP. Well, you can turn down like the grass spawn density. You used to be able to, like, you'd turn off the grass. What is that? It's a... There's like some sort of shadow. Is it a dog? It is. Is that a... No. That's an enemy. You're not friend. I need you to use your abilities. Frickin' A. Okay, that was not a regular enemy. Lion Wolf's Whisper. We'll respawn at my campsite. I gotta go get my stuff. If you even can, I don't even know. Or do you not even drop anything in this one? Like if I go to my backpack. Yeah, I don't even know if you drop anything. Oh, it used to be red. Oh, I dropped some arrows. Or these are arrows. Holy shit. I got ganked. Alright, I'm not going over there again. Not going over there again. Because I need gear. Like, I have no gear of any kind. Securement. Stardust. What I really want to see is, like, what can we build in the garage? Because the garage is how you build most of... I need rusted parts. Structures, facilities. I need a gear workbench. We're making progress. Okay, so let's craft armor if I can. Realm exclusive rustic hat. Bulletproof lining. Insufficient materials. Well, that sucks. It used to be that you could craft gear from this workbench. Why am I so hot? That's so dumb. I hate that. Okay, we need to get some food, so we need to go to our backpack. We need to use some of this water. We're just gonna eat the cabbage straight up. We're gonna eat these eggs straight up. A basic portable planter box. Choose an initial biomechanical from agent. What does this do? Capable of offering support in battle. Capable of basic ore smelting. Capable of basic ore gathering. So it gathers ore, it does basic ore smelting, or it's capable of offering support in battle. I would rather have one do... ore gathering. How does that work? Is it an item? Okay, let's claim that. I wonder if those guys are just starting now. Okay, so we got that. I need to build the disassembly bench if I need it. I need... I'd like to build adrenaline shots, but I really... it's not going to benefit me right now. Buildings. I really want to be able to build the vehicle garage. So how the hell do you get... does it show up under building materials now? Facilities. Because they gave me that potted plant, right? Well, how do you put it down? Or is it in my inventory now? Or is it... no, it's not a deviation. Is it a furniture piece? I don't think so. Oh, I got all these crates. So how the hell does that work? Can I call on it like a creature? I have no idea. Healing bandages, rawhide. Yes, I can build rawhide. Okay, so we have the charcoal. We can start making copper ingots now. And we'll get additional yield. The other thing that I'm going to want some sort of storage. And I think that's under here, basic storage. Copper ingots, rubber and rusted parts, wood and metal scraps. I probably will start with a really basic one. And then we're also going to need... what is this telling me to do? Claim all. Okay, so if the main resource I need is gravel, I think right now. Let's go see if we can get some. That, and if I see any creatures that I can kill for rawhide, I do need that as well. Because I think we're still hard up for food. That lone wolf rocked our shit, though. I gotta get some, like, better gear. You can see, like, yeah, that rock moves around. I'm not gonna hit that rock. Those are diggy boys. They're hidden. Without a capture grenade, it's completely pointless. Oh, I guess I could have did more charcoal. The main reason I like go for harvesting trees right out the gate is you get EXP for every part of the process. So you get EXP for cutting down the tree, you get EXP for smelting into charcoal, you get EXP for making ingots. So you can actually level fairly quickly. What is this, 10? Nope, I can't get 10 yet. I think I need a copper pickaxe for that. The thing that's going to be interesting in this scenario is I don't know if there's going to be an easy way to get acid, because typically the deviations drop acid, and if I can't make acid, that might be a problem. See, now it shows my dead body over there, but I have a feeling if I get too close to that, I'm going to get wrecked. Because is that deviation still hanging around? This could be bad. I'm gonna try to grab it. Run away. So enemies respawn fairly quickly. The items, I forget how long of a cooldown it is on them. It used to be like 2 or 3 hours or something like that, and I would like log back in specifically to farm that stuff out. I still don't know if the Blackfell loop is viable or not. We're gonna try to get to the next, because if this is locked the way I think it's locked, we're definitely gonna have to go get some metal scrap. says craft 3 binding grenades from the supplies workbench. Craft a copper pickaxe at the supplies workbench after unlocking copper pickaxe. So we gotta do that too. I'm going to change this setting on my model here real quick. That should be better. Yeah, I don't know if like the dungeon, I'm assuming the dungeons are the same unless they get rid of the dungeons and they're just exclusively gyms now. Okay, so we can make gunpowder. And we can make binding grenades. I'm going to build as many of them as I can. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Let's do like 5. Yeah, I mean, I get why they did that, but if you look off in the distance, that looks like shit. Like, this looks like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if he got hung up on the terrain or what. I mean, I guess it's good that they don't randomly attack you, because if you had like these diggy boys that are out and about just randomly attack you, that would be bad. So the system that is new to this is this system. Oh, it tells you like where they are. Does it tell you where crops are? It does. Okay, that's interesting. So does it tell me like ores, like where can I find tungsten ore? It probably doesn't show it if I don't have the area unlocked yet. So they basically turn Blackfelt into a low-level area. There is iron ore in Iron River. Well, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, well, it kind of makes, like, every scenario's got different distributions for that stuff. Because this used to be the in-game area. This used to all be tungsten out here. Okay, so we got the binding grenades. Capture success rate. Stealthily follow deviations and collect their traces to increase capture rates. Reducing a deviation's HP also greatly boosts success rates. Okay. I didn't know they had traces. Is it this their trace? There's definitely a way higher density of deviations in this scenario. Alright, let's make some more water. I also need to get like a storage crate going. Boiled water. Head to Blackfell Fallen Zone to capture a deviation. I don't think I need to do that. You know what, let's check our... I think it's under J. Make a wish at the Wish statue. Wish statues imbued with mysterious powers are scattered across the world. Collect wish coins from various locations to make wishes at these statues and obtain unique deviations. So that's definitely different. Defeat deviants such as Watchers, Agents, and Rainfall Reapers for a chance to obtain corresponding biomechanical parts. Portable planter box. Place fruit in the portable planter box. After some time, you can harvest the corresponding seeds. Grafting? How does that work? Successfully grafted biomechanical crops can be stored in a portable planter box or used as special territory buildings, each with unique abilities. That's kind of interesting. After successfully grafting biomechanical crops, store them in portable planter box to deploy and summon them in the wilderness. Okay. What did that say? Manually cast an ability. I want to see, because I want to get my bar set up. I really need to get some gear. Let's see what we can do. Insufficient material. So we can craft armor. Waste plastic adhesive. It doubles our HP. We can use this other thing though. Rustic hat. There's so many other blueprints I know, though. Can we only... There is no upgraded on this one. Is literally you just build a hat, you build pants, you build... Okay. That's interesting. So there's only one set of gear. There's none of the special weapons either. I can build a combat knife. What happens if I kill this thing? I don't want to attack it because I have a feeling it's going to get pissed. Oops. So how does this stuff work? So if I go to here, in order to do this, I need symbiosis level 2. How do I get symbiosis level 2? Reach the required symbiosis level. I think that's determined by this. When deviation value reaches 25, advance the main story task. Clear 2 gyms to increase your symbiosis level. Okay. Okay, I see. I think I'm using copper. If I'm not, then I need to change it. Let's make sure I'm using the right one. I'm gonna try to place this plant pot and see what it does. So it's not under build, it's under backpack. And then if I go to backpack, it's actually under F. Can I talk to it? How does this work? Select the seed I want to breed. It says it's a digger biomechanical. Can I build more than one of these? That is the question. I can recall it. I can... I can do seed breeding. I can recall it to my inventory. What happens if I deploy it? Is it based on where I set it? Not really. All right, well, now we know. Yeah, the UI on this game I do not particularly care for. Let's see if I can remember the controls, because some of this is like accessing the... So backpack is I. Okay, that might work better. No. What I'm trying to experiment with is I think that what it summons when it gets spawned is randomized. Yeah, that's iron. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm trying to think of what we used, because I think I was using corn to make... Somehow I was making acid or something. I don't remember how I did it. It was... I think you had to get polluted water, and then you had to turn it into... Like, you could make acid. You either had to pick between farming acid or farming oil, typically. It was very difficult to get both. But if that thing only generates, like, a very small amount over a long period of time, it's not going to be very useful. Okay, so the other thing I'm curious of is how does this work? Do we have fuel? Is fuel a thing? We need some fuel and we need some vehicles. We're looking for derelict vehicles, and I don't think I can... What is that? Atomic snail. We are definitely using fuel. The hell is that? That is some sort of deviation that controls animals. That's one of the new ones, I think. Director Fox, yeah, that's a new one. Oh, they don't. No, that's not good. Run away. Is there still enemies in here, or are they gone? I forget how to turn on the freaking flashlight. Enter? If we can get enough materials out of here, that would be good. I mean, so far, it does not appear that there are enemies in the typical locations that they were before. I'm gonna go get this crate. Oh, we got a wish coin. Is there still an underground section? There is. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely more chill. I don't know what the lunacy thing is going to do. If it's going to turn all of them hostile or what. I have a feeling one of these is going to be an enemy. But if those are like not hostile, then the Blackfell run might be a good run to go do. That was easy. Let's go back to the base, process that, and then maybe we'll go up to do... Well, I guess the thing I should do is build a storage crate. If I can get to a point where I can get some armor, I'll get some armor, because we're just dying way too quick. Really, the most dangerous thing is I can't see very far. And if I hit a deviation, they become hostile. Okay, now we can get some gear. I don't care about that. I want armor. Do I do tier 1? Or do I try to go straight for tier 2? I definitely don't have the material for tier 2. Let's do a chest piece for tier 1 first. And then we'll do some pants. And then some boots. And a hat. I don't have a face thing. We already got boots. I don't know if I did gloves. I'll have to check. So if we go to our gear, I do not have gloves currently. Craft armor. Gloves. Alright, we're good. We got a full set of gear. Tier 1, which is not super great, but if I can get... Should I get the advanced edition? Is it worth it? Probably not. It's all girly shit. Get that shit out of here. Foo-foo shit. That was like my number one criticism of this game, was like it's very, very much like, if you look at the demographic of who plays survival crafting games, I don't know why they, in the world they would have went so cutesy with it. Take a drink real quick. If my voice seems like it's giving out, it's because I've been like on and off sick all week, so that has definitely been a thing. Okay, well now maybe we won't die instantaneously. That'll be cool. I don't even know if I've unlocked copper tools yet. Ah, shoot. Does that mean that... Ah, frick. I wonder if that means maybe because my gear level was so low. Can I get better gear now? Realm exclusive. Do these have any sort of effects? 840 versus 730. It doesn't appear to have any sort of different effect. So they really have dumbed the gear down for this version. So tier 1 is 1100 versus... It's just a little bit better. It's not that much better. But I can get it with rawhide. Okay, so the next order of business is... It looks like we are running out of water. Are we in Lunar Oracle? Oh, you know what? We probably got excluded from that too because we died. Alright, so it wants us to go capture deviations. It wants us to go to Blackfell to do it. The problem is going to be we're going to start running out of gas. Can I warp there? That's an arena. This is a wishing statue. I think the weapons are going to be something that we need to upgrade a little bit. And I also want to craft way more arrows. If I can get copper arrows, I'll do that. Beryllium crystal. We can't get any of that yet. I'm willing to go try doing Blackfell, but I'm going to warp over there if I can. So let's go here. I don't know if there's a point in doing these arenas or not. We're going to try to do the Blackfell run. Although I don't usually do the full Blackfell run, I have like a specific route that I do. Because like I try to do it in like a more of a hurry. Does it work though? Are there still deviations in this version of the game? Not seeing a lot. We are yet to see any enemies out in the wild. Which we don't even know if that's a thing or not, but... It kind of makes me wonder, did they get rid of all the corruption zones that there were? The only reason I don't like playing with mouse and keyboard is I have a tendency to tap my foot or like fidget and it makes my mouse move. So it makes the screen wobble a little bit. Like if you ever notice, it's like, oh, it seems like it's, yeah, it's because I'm tapping my foot. So usually I'll use the controller. For whatever reason, this game just seems like it plays better on keyboard and mouse, though. picking up like hide and stuff in here. Because I don't even know if we can get like the specialized weapons and stuff or not. I just want to drink some water. And then we gotta eat something. Do I have any canned food? No, I don't. Roasted orange? You can eat wheat, apparently. We'll eat some of these eggs. That's like the hardest thing to do is like keep that stuff maxed out so it doesn't drain. Alright, we're done here. Do those guys just straight up attack you? Not really. Okay, well, yeah, there's not really any enemies in here. That's almost kind of disappointing. I was kind of hoping it would be like a mix of both. Because like normally there's like enemies you can kill in here and all kinds of other stuff you can do. I think if we get on the roof, there might be something on the roof. Oh, and a zombie. That was the first one we've seen. I don't know if this is like one they forgot to take out. Now, do these guys attack you? Like if you walk up to one, do they just... No? Okay, so I can foresee like if we accumulated a lot of these things, then it's a level 5. I wonder how you can level these guys up. I mean, I guess if you leave them alone, they pretty much leave you alone. Alright, let's try to equip this grenade. Where is it? Harpoon? I think it's a consumable. No, it's a utility item. The real question is there an aggro range, and do they all aggro? Frick. Really?
Our Securo-Dex has gone up in value. Let's ask Lo what to do next.
Okay. Press F6 to enter the symbiosis system. How about you make that screen go away? That would be cool. Click register. What? Okay. That's a level 5. 163, 115. Oh, these guys are not leveled up. Upgrade level. EXP boost disabled during combat. What, do you just go around and kill all these guys? Like, how does this work? Okay, maybe they level up by me killing them? Although the bad thing is, it doesn't appear that the crossbows have their energy replenish. Okay, I got some of my stuff back. Not a lot of it. Okay, this seems to be working fairly well to level these guys up, so we're just going to go around killing some of these bunnies because they don't really have that good of an attack power. Get back here. I'm gonna get you. Where'd he go? Yeah. Okay, so there is like a cooldown on their abilities. So you can just like run around with your bros. Like it's pretty sweet. I'm looking to like where there was deviation stuff before, so like there was at one time. Or maybe it wasn't this building, it might have been a different building. Well, we'll just make our way through town. Oh, there is zombies. I guess they're not really zombies, but... Combat memory. What does that mean? The fuck is that? Get him. Okay, so we can get acid. What the hell is attacking me? Party monkey? So they are dropping like LMG ammo and some other ammo and some items, stuff like that. Shotgun ammo. I don't know what these combat memories are. EXP boost disabled during combat. EXP. EXP. Disabled in combat. I don't know what's putting us in combat. What is this? What is that? Make a wish. What? Is that what I'm supposed to gather? 10% chance. No, don't die. Got it. I have a big ass sniper rifle. It doesn't hardly do any damage. Okay, well, I mean, that doesn't seem like it does a lot. They definitely level up in combat, but I don't know what determines if they are in combat. If it's proximity to enemies, and if these other guys count as enemies, or how that works. They are dropping a good amount of stuff, though. The main place I want to get on top of this parking garage, because that's usually a spot where there's a deviation. And there's usually a mystical crate up here, I think, if I remember correctly. It used to be a Rain Man was up here, but these are not that. Okay, well, we found what we needed to up there. I don't know how these things work. I think I'm gonna try to attack one of them. Gunpowder, acid, rusted parts. mean, that works. I want to try to go more towards where the house is that you normally can get a bunch of stuff. I'm going to try to go around the backside here. It does look like they maybe toned down. Let me unspawn these guys. And then I'm going to see if I can heal them. I don't have any HP recovery potions. How do I get HP recovery potions? It's probably in my base. Are those guys hostile? They are definitely hostile. Alright, well, we don't really have a way to heal. I guess that Dr. Teddy would have been good for that, in hindsight. I want to try to loot this building. We're going to try to do it sneakily. God damn it, we gotta get out of here. I don't know what that wind thing chasing me around is. There is usually an enemy in one of these rooms. As soon as I get the stuff out of here, I'm just gonna warp out. Frick. Because I think this sun is starting to go down. We're also going to have to take a look and see if we can figure out how to make potions for my guys. Alright, let's go to the map. Teleport back. See if we can figure out how to heal ourselves. I think we're going to have to make some bandages. Oh, you know what I could do? There's a much easier way to do this. If I go to build furniture. rest. I can just heal that way. I don't need to use any material. Forgot about that. This is a much better way to do it. The only thing I'm not sure is like territory deviations. I don't know if you can stack them. I gotta be careful I don't die. Okay. How do you get out of the bed? Is it G? Now I got to figure out how to make potions for my guys. What level are we? 7? Okay. We need to get some wooden doors. I don't care about roofs, but you have to take it in order to do the next thing. All right, we're going to have to build out this a little bit more so that we can build a garage. Okay. Thank you. Hear weapons fire. Oh, the lunar event is coming. Frick, it does it every time. There. I don't even know if I have the stuff for wood doors yet, so we might just wall ourselves in for the moment. Okay. Let's see what we need to build a garage. Because the other thing I was trying to see was... Let's see, structures, facilities, garage. Management. Craft. This is new. All-terrain vehicle, that's not new. So there's a bike. Did they change any of the other stuff here? So its speed is 3.0. Fuel tank capacity is 2,000. 3.3, 3.5, 3.0. I think we disassembled everything, so we're pretty much in a good spot right now. See, does this weapon does not show any sort of special abilities at all. And maybe that's what's Realm exclusive about whatever we're building. That it doesn't show... We haven't unlocked any more armor. What is this? Oh, it just means I can't. Damage is 18. 172 boots. So yeah, none of that's that good. I'm gonna see if I've accumulated enough stuff to get the next level of bench. So if I go to facilities, primary gear, primary supplies, let's do small storage crate. Or can I make the next one up? Oops. Large storage crate, that's what we want. So we got all kinds of ammo. We've got some water that we're carrying. I definitely don't need to be carrying around fireworks, but okay, well that doesn't weigh anything apparently. Stardust dye. Sulfur, acid, wish coins, combat memory. You can craft EXP aggregators. You know what? Let's go see what we need in order to build potions. I think that's going to be one of the things that we're going to be hurting for. Basic recovery potion. So you need acid in order to do it. It's the same thing you need for adrenaline shots. Frick. I do want one adrenaline shot at least. I do want to build a copper pickaxe. Activators can give me 50% of my HP back. What about this other stuff? Can I... Continuous healing for bone fractures. That doesn't really help me. I still think the best weapon is like probably the crossbows towards the high end, but like the in order to get there we need like the next level of bench, and in order to get that we need to do like some of the gyms, I think. I'm just looking to see where this is at. I think it would be under... So we need symbiosis. Those guys are level 9. $182, $198, $199. Are any of these guys healers? HP. Replace. What are their abilities? And enters a defensive stance, taunting nearby enemies and gaining a shield equal to 1.5% max HP. Provoke. Available techniques. Healing. I don't know. I almost think I need to replace one of these guys in order to... Lucky Light. Oh, you know what? Let's go do this. Hopefully it plops me right in the spot. What the hell is this? Do you spam it? I have no idea what we're doing. Apparently we dance in the circle, maybe? No, that hasn't... That's like a cosmetic effect or something. I don't know what the hell that is. This is called Free Groove. This is so weird. What is this? This is so weird. I want to see what it gives us, though. Is that an enemy? I mean, the bar's going up. I guess that's good. Find the lead dancer and join in. Press X key to increase progress. The pals have joined the party. Interact with a giant chillet to transform into it. Collect scattered joy energy. Destroy energy crystals. Use a super bubble gun to expel troublemakers. Where the hell's that? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Something about crystals. Frick. Is it on a timer? I don't know what you're supposed to do. I'm getting carried so hard right now because I have no idea what the hell's going on. Party energy collected. Use a super bubble gun to hit the floating disco target. How do you get the super bubble gun? Expel enemies. How do I get another bubble gun? Frick. Well, we got something from that. I don't know what. We'll find out, though. Okay, let's go see if this stuff respawns on, like, the normal timer. So there was, like, a station over here somewhere. Because if these are back in there, I don't know if these are like a daily reset or if they're like an hourly, like 4-hour duration reset. We'll see. Because if it's still popped, then I can just warp out of here. Oh no, it's refreshed. All right, well, we can do a lap. We got a motorcycle sitting around. Actually, there's a few places we can go. There is... in here. There is one up here. Okay. And then there is one over here. That in order to get to it, you got to go to the outside of here. Jump up here. Jump up. Oop, I effed that up. Too much of a hurry. Got it. No items obtainable at the moment. Okay, I guess there might be a cap on how many you can get. I don't know if it's like a daily thing. We'll go try one more silver crate if we can find one. Because I think these ones are all silver crates, and then there's the gold crates. I think the gold crates, you might not be able to do as many. If it comes up empty... No, those we can still get. So let's go get as many of those as we can get. We got that one. There should be another one or two, though. I guess that is the other one. What's over here? There's one more spot I can check. There's a crate at the top of these stairs. But I don't know if it's a gold one or if it is a silver one. If it says nothing is available, then we can't do anything with it. No items able to obtain at the moment. Alright, we're out of here. Let's do exit dungeon. And then let's go to our backpack. That should be a consumable. Let's use this great party gift first. That literally did not give us anything good. And then we've got this thing. Random PAL deviations and paradise coins. Let's use the random PAL deviation. Five, 4. I need to eventually make glass. Because once I have that, I think I can build... Let's knock this stuff out real quick. Complete an arena. What is Lunar Revelry? Oh, I see. It's so you have to be level 20 or higher. Okay. So it doesn't affect us until we hit level 20. Goat milk. Roasted hawthorn. Honestly, I think oranges are probably the most useful thing because they do both. I guess we didn't really need to build walls because apparently this event does not affect us. Because what we're trying to build is the containment vessel. You can customize them. I need more copper ingots. Frick. And in order to get more copper ingots, I need more charcoal. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna have to call it here pretty soon. I might, like, some more of this tedious stuff I might do later off stream, like farming out a shit ton of charcoal is not really going to be that fun to watch. But at least to get to the point where I can go out and venture forth. Let's see, the Fetch-a-Lot bunny, the logging beaver is not going to help me that much. Mr. Wish is not going to help me that much. Fetch-a-Lot bunny might do stuff. It gathers shrubs. I don't know. We'll see how that does. I do want to try to get... Oh, you know what? The other thing we got the bike now. So if I go to Q, how's this work? What is R? I can repair it. Astral bike. What? It has multiple seats? I want to get off of this thing. How do you do that? Drive. Does it use stamina? It's like the equivalent of running, basically. You can sprint with it. You can't get me. Try to do a wide circle so you can't snag me. Okay, so I guess the number one thing I need to do is I need to get my containment vessels up in capacity so I can get more stuff auto-harvesting, and I need to get way more charcoal and glass and all that stuff going. And because we're going to need a lot of all that. Because we're pretty much out of wood at this point. So it's going to be just a ongoing thing. So for right now, since I'm starting to lose my voice here a little bit, which is not great. I don't know if I'm going to do another stream in a couple hours or if I might wait until later in the day Sunday. We'll kind of see how my voice is here in a little bit, but we're going to exit out since we're in our base. Go back here. Get our music going again. Alright, so that was like some of the... I don't know if it's really a new scenario. I think it's like just coming out of its beta phase, kind of. But so far, I don't know. It's okay. It's kind of hard to judge it this early on. I guess the next thing to do is going to be get into some of the gyms and see how that goes and level up our deviations a little bit more and see if, because some of those people had like really high-end stuff. But obviously this server just started today, so we did start a new server and we'll continue to go through it. But I do appreciate you guys stopping out for the stream as always. I want to see who is online. All right, well, have a good one, and I will see you next time.